Viewers, hello, welcome back to the Q&A 25,000 video view special. It has been a while, because my cooling system decided to quit, but now it's in the computer, it's all happy, and the computer's icy cold. I'm gonna have an update video on this at another date, but I figure since you're watching right now, you deserve to know what's gonna go on. Well, I intend to make up every single last video that I missed within that time frame, and let me tell you how that's gonna happen. It seemed I missed about 2 weeks of content. So for 2 weeks on Sunday, Monday, no, not Monday, Sunday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, and Saturday are going to be double upload days. That means there's going to be one video at one point of the day, and then 12 hours later, there's going to be a second video. And it's going to look kind of odd at first coming into your subscription box because they're all on a timed schedule. But with the way they're going to be uploaded, they're going to be uploaded in order. So at a later date, when you look at my channel, everything will be in order as if I never missed it. Except for the date. You'll notice from the date that it was missed. Unless it turns into like 2 years ago eventually. If I let's play that long anyway. Anyway, I have another little batch of questions from you guys still. And I intend to answer them. I'm not going to draw them or anything. I am just going to go down the list until we have no more. And then I think I will just generally talk over the rest of what we have left. So here we go. The first question comes from Hat-Wearing Gamer, who asked me, what is your favorite color? Well, I have favorite colors, but my favorite color of all time is orange. It is also one of my favorite fruits, aside from peaches. I don't know why this comes to be. I kind of notice a lot of people don't like orange. They think it's ugly or ugh. I don't know. It's a preference thing. But my favorite color is definitely orange. I'd sell for red or yellow, but orange is red and yellow put together, so I guess it's a combination of my other two favorite colors. Well, thank you very much, Hat-Wearing Game, for your question. My favorite color is orange. Thank you. And the next question I have is coming from The Engaged Gamers, who asked me, what are your favorite obscure foods or drink? Well, here's the thing. The only taste I have in obscurity is probably like in video games, anime, or media. It's not so much food. I have a pretty mainstream taste in food. Burgers, pizzas, stir fry. Well, if anything you can expect from American, really. And barbecue, but as for thinking on the obscure here, I do like some obscure ones, some drinks specifically, because you know I'm a soda junkie, and so my teeth are all ugh. But, I think definitely in the whole obscure drinks department, my favorites would have to be Mr. Pibb and Big Peach. Those are my two favorite sodas, but I can only find them at one convenience store across the street from my workplace. And that is sad, because I would like to have them in my leisure time, but it's not a thing, sadly. It's not a thing at all. Whoa. Alright. That's pretty much it there. Oh, also... The restaurant Brahms has a soda called Brahms Special, which is like Mr. Pibb, but it's Mr. Pibb +1. So that is definitely my favorite of the favorite, but they want like $6 for a 12-pack, so screw that shit. Thank you, The Engaged Gamers, for your question. We're gonna be moving on here. Alright. The next question comes from the Extreme Luxray, who asked me, wow, that's a pretty difficult question. What is better, cheese or butter? Well, you have to stop and think about this. I'm gonna break the question into 2 parts because I have like I have mixed feelings about this question. You kind of have to think how they're applied, because butter is mostly used as a cooking agent for pastries, breads, and all kinds of other things. Hell, even hot wing sauce. It's like hot sauce and butter put together. So and then cheese, it's also a cooking applicant, but it's also like a addition. Like you put cheese on a sandwich, or you put cheese over a bowl of chili or something like that. So thinking in this term, when it comes to a cooking agent, I prefer butter. When it comes to an actual food item or ingredient in a food, I prefer cheese. The one I think I enjoy and notice more when I'm eating it is cheese, though. So I suppose the answer to this question is going to be cheese. Oh, I love cheese. Cheese is so good. And don't start asking me about grilled cheese sandwiches, because it's got them both in there. Except the butter's the cooking agent and the cheese is the actual ingredient. So my point still stands on that. Alright, thank you, the Extreme Luxray, for your question. We're gonna keep moving on here. Alright, next question comes from Hat Wearing Gamer again, who asked me, favorite movie? What is my favorite movie at this time? I think I'm gonna keep going and saying what I've been saying for the past 6 years, because I do love me that movie, and I just rewatched it again recently. I like myself a little Mel Brooks musical called The Producers. I like the 2005 version that is sold on DVD and Blu-ray, and I love, 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 love that movie, and I love comedy musicals too. Oh, I do. You wouldn't think I do, but I do. And that's just that. I want to watch it again. I literally watched it while my cooling system is out 3 times, so that's saying something. I love that movie so much. One time, I was waiting to go to an anime convention in Dallas one time, and I rewatched the movie literally 5 times in a row just to kill the time till I went to the convention. And I was singing, I want to be a producer, and all just kinds of little songs in my head as we were going to the anime convention. And then as soon as we got in there, and we got our passes, and I heard the J-pop or J-rock blasting, I just forgot all about it. Went full-blown weeaboo at that point. Oh, okay, that's not true. I'm not completely weeaboo. Not completely, but it corrupts part of my brain just a little bit. Alright, thank you, Hat Wearing Gamer, for your other question. Alright, the next question's coming from Narava564, who asked me, how do you feel about people who spam PMs to get people to find their channel? I think they're despicable, solicitory little creatures. And they should stop immediately what they are doing. I mean, I understand that networking works, but there's a difference between networking and, like, in-your-face networking, where you, pretty much shove your product into that person's face and force them to see it. It's kind of like, I hate to open up a wound here, but it's kind of like memes. Let's kind of go into this slowly. Like, when My Little Pony first came on, that stuff was getting shoved in everybody's face, and that's the reason why I really can't get into it, because it was just shoved in my face so much by everybody, and it's kind of like, nope, can't make me. I watched most of it the way through, but I didn't see the appeal. Everyone just seemed to have the personality of a cardboard box. Although I do have to say, it was written pretty well for the little bit I watched of Season 1. But, I'm not into My Little Pony. I gave it a chance. I couldn't stick with it. But back to our question here. I get PMs from people like that all the time, and I get contact requests from people I don't know. They're mostly musicians. And the thing I do right away is if I get a contact request from someone I don't know, I just block the user. I don't give a damn. And I was like, I don't know you, sir, and my mother taught me to not speak to strangers, so bye! And that's just that. I really don't have people that spam PMs too much, or, so forth, to get me to go to their channel lately, because I need to get back to networking. I'm actually in the process of working on, like, an entire project or 2 at a time, so I can get back to networking and start seeing everyone's LPs again, because, I've fallen behind on Misty Dawn 132s and Legendary Plumbers LPs, and I haven't gotten a chance to watch The Dying Dragon all the way through. And Plastic Alan, I have wanted to watch his late LP of, I think it's called Killer 7. Yeah, I've wanted to watch that all the way through, but I have not had a chance at all to watch it. I feel so bad. But anyway, the people that spam PMs to get people to go to their channel are the devil. I almost said the Antichrist, but no, they're just the devil. One of many. They should really stop and rethink their strategy, because it's not a very good one. I know it works in other media, but it doesn't seem to be working out for him in this end. Thank you for your question, Driva564. Alright. The next question is coming from ShadowLink4587, who asked me, which is your favorite Legend of Zelda game? Oh, this one's easy. I know what you're expecting. I know exactly what you all are expecting me to say, and I refuse to say it. I'm not going to say Ocarina of Time, because it's not my favorite Zelda game. My favorite Zelda game is Legend of Zelda: A Link to the Past for the Super Nintendo. That was the first Legend of Zelda game I ever beat by myself, mind you, and it was just a great run. I think I replay the game yearly, still, to this day, on the original console. Oh, that is my favorite. One day, when I get more establishment, I would really like to let's play some Legends of Zelda games, and that is one particularly I would love to get around to. Oh my god. I love that game. Love everything about it. It's just a shame that it's played to death, but oh well, what can you do? Thank you for your question, ShadowLink4587. And then the next question also comes from ShadowLink4587, who asked me, if you lived in the world of Final Fantasy, what race would you be and why? Okay. Here's where it gets really complicated. I'm not sure if people like think their questions all the way through when they ask it, but in Final Fantasy, if you've never played the game, every game is a different universe. Final Fantasy 1 is a different universe than Final Fantasy 2. Final Fantasy 2 is a different universe than Final Fantasy 3. Final Fantasy 4 is a different universe than Final Fantasy 5, except it is the same universe as Final Fantasy 4 the After Years, and so forward. And then you've got the other spin-off games and other such series, like Final Fantasy Tactics and Final Fantasy 12, which existed in the world of Ivalice. And you had Final Fantasy 11, which existed in the world of... it's still going, it's not dead yet. Exists in the world of Vana'diel. You got Final Fantasy 14 that exists in the world of Eorzea. And so on and so forth. And with each world, there are different races. Like for Ivalice, you've got the Vera, the Banga, and the oh shit. I don't remember all the humanoid races, but you've got the heavyset guys, the dragon girls, and then the shorter reptilian folks. Are they called Numo? I think that's what they're called. I'm not entirely sure. And then you've got humans and Moogles. Whilst in Vana'diel, you've got Hume, Elvan, Galka, Taru. I feel like I forgot a race. And then you've got several sub-races of like Antika and all the Beastmen. Oh, it's such a complicated question. Because you gotta think about this too. If you lived in the world of Final Fantasy, would you have a choice of what race you're born into? I mean, if you're born into a family of a certain race, you don't really have a choice. But let's just debunk the question and answer the damn question, Ringtail. Stop being so nerdy. Let me see. I'm going to assume you mean the world of Vana'diel, because that is my favorite Final Fantasy game, even though it's not a console version. And to tell you the truth, when I began my character on Sylph for the Let's Play, I almost chose an Elvan. I was so close to choosing Elvan that time. But I have played a Hume for 10 years. But to make things interesting, and because I love Elvan women so, I am definitely going to have to say that I would probably be an Elvan. Definitely. Definitely. I would love to be an Elvan. Although Hume's not too bad. I guess that's going to do it for that. I can't think of more to nitpick on there. Well, thank you, ShadowLink4587, for your other question. Let's keep moving on here. Shh. Soak in this moment. There we go. Now the grand opening has been done, let us ask another question. Ultra Nerd 64. I'm terribly sorry. That's just a bunch of syllables I'm unable to pronounce right now. Asked me, hey Randall, do you remember 1989 to 1991 TV show called Captain N the Game Master? Let's make this short, sweet, and precise. I do, and I wish I didn't. I wish I never heard of it. Because if you've never seen the show, you don't know anything about it, it kills literally every character that is on that show. You name it. Kills Mario, kills Link, kills Mega Man, kills Pit, kills Mega Man Robot Masters, kills Dr. Light, kills Dr. Wily. It kills everything that it touches. If you love those characters, don't ever watch the show under any circumstance. That is your only warning. Thank you for your question, Ultra Nerd 64. And I actually have another question from Ultra Nerd 64, which will be our final question. And he asked me, can you perhaps post another video that's the entire Super Mario Land 2 run? I'm very interested to see the whole run. Well, I don't know about that. If you want to actually see the entire run, I'll upload it as a long play on this channel and with no commentary except for maybe the very beginning before the gameplay footage starts and after. So I will definitely consider it. If enough people want to actually see the entire run in one video, I will be glad to post up with no commentary. And that is all of our questions, and that's all of our game here. So let us view the grand credits. I will not ruin this for you. Oh yeah, baby, look at that castle. There's still one thing wrong with it, though. Can you see it? There you go, that's more like it. And thank you, your quest is over. Be in Clover. We have beaten the game. Do 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 do. I wish this title got quite a bit more fame. This is actually my very, very favorite handheld game. Very, very favorite. I've beaten this game at a good 70 or so times, 100%. And when I was younger, and I still have my Game Boy Color, I would beat this game just like once, just going across town to one of my dad's dinner parties for a yearly thing when he worked at his old shop. I would just sit there, I would beat the game literally twice. I would not complain. I love the game. Back in the day, I was able to do no-hit runs with this game as well. It's not that difficult of a game, but I love the game that much. Another thing as well is, excuse me. The other thing as well is that I would love to Let's Play this game. It's just, it's been done so much, and I feel like I won't do it justice if I do it soon. Oh, this is one of my favorite games of all time. And it is one of the more obscure games of all time, even though it's in the Mario franchise. It's one of the more obscure titles. And actually, for a title not actually designed by the Mario Man himself, this is a fantastic title. I wish that they would re-release it or remake it with new music and new graphics. It doesn't have to be 3D, just give me new 16-bit color sprites and just kind of rearrange the music and I'll be pleased. I really would. I would buy that day one. I would buy it 4 times. I would give 3 of my friends copies just so I could play the damn game once. Oh, I love the game so much. Oh, but viewer, we've made it through 1 year. Well, I was kind of down when the cooling system went down about the whole not making 1 year daily uploads, but technically I can as long as I have 1 video for each day. And this is what this whole double upload process is for. It's so I have a video for each and every day, and so I can rightfully say I had daily uploads for a year. And I'm going to continue to do daily uploads until my schedule will not favor it. And viewer, that is going to end our 25,000 video view special. Thank you for joining me. This is Super Mario Land 2 for the Game Boy. And the credit definitely goes to MML129 for inviting me to the race. It's a damn shame it didn't work out. It was a damn shame because this is literally... No, this isn't my best... This is my best speed run of the entire game. Doing no-hit runs, I was more careful. And doing well, actually, this is my... No, I only died 1 time. Usually I can beat the game not dying at all. But usually I take my time and gather all the goodies and I go to the slot shop. But this is a race, so I skipped the slot shop, I maxed out my coins, I just went straight there and no problems. Oh, man. I can't believe it's over. But I don't want to leave the music looping too much, so thank you for joining me, viewer. For 1 year now, and hopefully for many years, I will continue to Let's Play, and I hope I will receive some of your continued support. There are going to be some definite changes and upgrades to how things are going to go in the future, but that is what the update video is going to be for whenever I so choose to post that video. So, thank you for joining me. I'm Ringtail Red, and let's spend the 25,000 video views special. You guys keep your tails wagging, and you have yourselves a great evening. If you have any more questions, you can post them in the comments field. I may consider moving this series over to my second channel, if that becomes a thing. So, if there are enough questions, it will be done, but I can only guarantee that if there are enough questions. So, thanks for joining me. Bye-bye. Good night.